Good morning, Rumble. Oh, hang on. Back up one more time. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios. Good morning, Rumble Studios on this 07.06.2026. Current time is 05:57 a.m. Eastern Time here in upstate New York. That'd be the southern tier of upstate New York where I live and reside this Monday morning, start of a new week. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I am Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich here on the Rumble, Fireman at Fireman Rich over there on X, and at Fireman Rich on all those other fine social media platforms. The real Fireman at the real Fireman Rich on the public Facebook, and or else just check the show notes to see where else I'm at as far as that goes. And we are getting our morning started here with the morning coffee uh, as we're working towards the weekend once again, as far as that goes. That's bugging me. That's sticking out there. It's supposed to be behind me. That's a chair that the cats usually get on there to look out the window. Here we got. What's Jack? Oh, Jack, I thought Jack was here. Oh, I must have took off somewhere. But we have the morning coffee this morning, and it's tasting really good this morning. Really good. So we're kicking off the day here with a hashtag positive start today. Hashtag PSTDD. And we're saying a very good morning to our Jersey girl down there in central New Jersey, Tina. Good morning, Tina. Glad to have you here. And hope you had a great weekend. I had a good weekend. Had a good weekend. Um, Watched a lot of the World Cup, and we'll get into that when we get to the sports side. A lot of good action going on as far as that goes. And so we did the Friday morning coffee, and I didn't do any gaming this weekend. We did do a little live streaming, little of some audio. We also celebrated the this country's independence on Independence Day, July 4th. That's what it is. It's Independence Day, folks. The United States is of America, the country that I love, the country that I am fortunate and blessed to be living in, and who have and had served 250th birthday, declaring our independence on July 4th, 1776, 250 years ago. So it was a grand day. For me, it was a nice, quiet day at home, enjoying my freedoms. Of like, that's what I decided. No real fireworks. If I saw fireworks, they were on the TV for a little bit there that evening and stuff. But we didn't do it other than just relax, enjoy. Had a good size cheeseburger and potato salad. And as far as I love cheeseburgers. That's an American tradition, I think. So we do have traditions here. That's my tradition. A cheeseburger. If I had the grill out, we would have had some hot dogs. But it was a grand day, though, and stuff like that. And I'm sure everybody here in this country was enjoying the day as well. Yesterday and Sunday, we continue watching some more. I mean, the World Cup was off the hook this weekend. We had some good games, and as far as that goes, and I'm enjoying. The missus enjoying watching them. We're watching the full games now. We're watching, the freaking 90 minutes plus the stoppage time and stuff like that. And stoppage time is that extra time they add on because it's a constant running clock. It's not like the NFL; they don't stop the clock; they keep it running. But the referees, they keep track of the time, and the head referee, he has a clock to where he adds on time. I guess at the end of the game, at the end of each half, it's 45-minute halves, and they do a lot of running. It makes me tired just watching them. And it's amazing how they can just pass the ball and do the what they call the foot dribbling there with the ball. But we also did a live stream, sort of impromptu, instead of putting test, test, test. Um, I'm not going to bring it up. It's a function here. It's called the callers into Rumble. You can call in, and when basically it's audio only and stuff. We tested that yesterday, and we had the pleasure of having Tony D up, and our first caller to call into me. on this caller list. It was almost like being back in the day with um, Alexander Graham Bell when he first heard that message coming over the telephone line. So it's like I made a short of it. Let me see if I can bring that up. Let's see. Would that be over on the YouTube? Let me see. Let me see if I can find it on the YouTube here real quick. Let's see. No, let's see. Let's keep that. Let's keep that. We'll keep that there. We'll bring up another YouTube channel here. Let's see. Let me see if I bring this up on YouTube. It's only a couple minutes. It's funny, and I think that was the last thing what happened to my cursor? Oh, there it is. It's funny. It's funny. It's okay. Let's see. We go here into my studio. No, I want to go to my channel. Go to the channel. Go to the channel. Your channel. And we go to shorts. And I got it up there twice. I'm gonna have to take one down. I might as well leave both of them up there. Okay, let's see if I can bring this up here. Bring it back. Where's the volume? We got the volume. Let's share this. Yeah, just like discovering the telephone. So here it is yesterday. Let's bring this up on the stage. There it is. Oh, hang on for a minute. I got to turn that clock off. What's that clock doing on? I forgot to turn that off. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this a listen here. This is yesterday evening there after dinner, as far as that goes. Here we go. Ted, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Oh, hey! Just like discovering the telephone there, Graham Bell. Oh my God!
We have first contact.
Wow. Oh, this is fantastic. He got through.
What did you do?
Well, Rich preface, he set this whole thing up, and he said, don't worry, we'll be able to get through. He's in IT, so he's going to be able to get through here.
That's exactly what he said.
And at that point, that's when I felt the pressure.
Pause.
Pause. Oh, this is a new dynamic, folks. Oh my God. Yep. We have Ted Hicks coming from Long Island. We got Tony coming in on the visual here, video from Warner Robins, Georgia, and I'm up here in this is a new dynamic. And if you see on the bottom below Tony there on the bottom portion of the panel there, you'll see it says caller. Okay, it says caller, and then it says real Ted Hicks, and that's the call-in thing and stuff like that. This is just it's in a shorts format here and stuff like that. So that's what we had as far as yesterday for about an hour. I was only going to stay up for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes to test it. We tried to get Captain Rehab to come up. He couldn't get it functioning. You got to have the app on your mobile phone. It's a little, you gotta hit the buttons just right. As far, you get a link. There's a link in it. I put a link in the comments, and then you can come up audio only. And I'm looking at where I can put that in with my broadcasts here and stuff like that. And as far as it's let's see, that's cool. We do that. Well, it's nothing new, Tina. They used to do that back on Periscope. If you remember Periscope, you could bring up 1, 2, 3 people on audio when you were doing a Periscope. So it's just neat that they finally incorporated something like that, because I think it's a good idea. It sort of goes back to the old, you can only bring up one person audio in that fashion. You can bring somebody up visually, and then they go, with their icon and stuff like that, the pulsating picture as far as that goes. But that's a different aspect, the different dynamics of the broadcast and the tools. So it's not, they have it on TikTok. TikTok just, they didn't discover it. It's been around since Periscope, I guess, as far as being able to have that type of feature, an option for a broadcaster. So as far as that goes, and it's fun. Yeah, it is fun as far as just get the audio. And so we had Ted Hicks. He was my first caller. I can say that Ted Hicks is, if there's who who is Rich's? Who is Fireman Rich's first caller in on the Rumble call-in feature? And you could say it was the real Ted Hicks, and down there in Long Island. So we had fun with that, and it was good to see. Have It's been a long time. As far what's the saying? It's been a minute, I guess. Having Tony up here and Ted Hicks and stuff like that, because Ted's real busy. He's real busy, and Tony, he's busy with his job and stuff. But it's fun having them up, and so I appreciate them coming up. So that was fun last night, and I made that little before going to bed. After I watched a soccer game, and I was getting down here at the computer desk, shutting it down and stuff. So I figure I'd make a quick. I guess I got 2 on YouTube. I'm gonna have to take one of those off as far as that goes. The other big thing this weekend, starting Friday we went to the Walmart and I talked about this. I'm over the hill with this. I'm looking at mine right now. My phone has now got YouTube, but the big screen, 11-inch tablet here from ONN. It's a Walmart company. Did you know that this is Walmart's generic? They make generic products and they put it under the ONN. It's a Walmart company. Okay, it's related to Walmart. And I didn't know that. And I have the earbuds I use I'm using them right now with this, and boy, it connects real quick. Same product, but this was $169 for an 11-inch tablet. You can't, it's bigger than it's about the size. The screen size is about the size of the Surface 3. It's larger than my iPad Mini, older than dirt. These earbuds I got, they're like $30. They're better than the Apple ones where you got to pay $300. But this is a lower, less expensive way of getting some tech. This is the first piece of hard tech, I guess, that I bought since I got the Nitro, the Acer Nitro computer there, the Beast I call it. The computer I got when I retired and for my birthday 3 years ago and stuff. And that we're on, we can do all this magic here. So I was playing around with that, and I ended up getting a chicken dinner. I started playing PUBG Mobile on the tablet to test it out to see how it is for gaming. It's a lot more bigger real estate than this is the old tablet right here. This is the old Samsung. It still works. The bevel's out a little bit. You can hear that the screen it's starting to bevel out a little bit. This still works, but it's going to be it's in backup capacity now, and this was you could game on this with the PUBG Battlegrounds, but the 11-inch tablet, oh my God, it's so much better. And I ended up getting a chicken dinner. I played the first rank after playing 3 games of unrank, and I got a chicken dinner on rank, which I don't usually do that. And it was only my 4th or 5th game and stuff like that. So, but it is a really good product. I would give it 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. If you want to look for an alternative to those way expensive tablets that are out there, and they have a version that's this size, $97. I think I paid a little over $100 for the Samsung several years back. It's not a top line Samsung either, and a Samsung Tab, I guess, tablet. But the ONN is a good. I've got it right now, and the picture's fantastic. It's just so much. It's like having 2 computers, with the Surface 3 and that. And I got the iPad Mini, older than dirt, up too, and stuff like that. So that was my weekend basically, and having a good time with the missus and such. That the weather was hot. We had the air conditioners on. I don't know. I think we got rain going on right now. We had some overnight rain come in, and such. So we're going to have a wet morning this morning, and we'll see what the day goes here. But let's see. Currently, it is same temperature, so it's 72 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now in the house. Right now, I got a fan. You can hear the fan going. That's to circulate the air as far as, you know what? Let me turn that off. Let's see. Oh, you can hear the air conditioners in the background and stuff. Hey, Thamer saying good morning, New York. Yes, good morning, Riyadh. Thamer coming in from Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Hope you had a good weekend, Thamer. Have you been watching? Have you been watching the World Cup? I'm sure you have. I'm sure you have. Uh, it was a good one last night with England and Mexico. Ooh, that one was off the hook, babe. Um, we'll get into that when we get to the sports. But good to see you, Thamer. Glad to see you, and hope you all is well there in the kingdom with you. And but let's see, we got a current temperature of 72 degrees Fahrenheit outside. We 75 with 2 degrees warmer inside than outside. And Tina saying hi to Thamer on the Twitch side. And that's 22 degrees Celsius that we're at right now. 22 degrees Celsius. And Thamer says yes. It's big thing here. Every park and mall's got a screen to air the World Cup. Wow. Okay. Yep. It's I've become more appreciative of watching soccer because I've been a Manchester City Football Club from the Premier League fan for the last 2 years, but this is really, really a good thing. And Thamer's saying hi to Tina, so it's good to hear that you're enjoying that over there as far as that goes. Let's see. So there's our temperature, 72. I'm thinking we're going to be warm today. Let's see what's our temperature. What's our weather for today here in the southern tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside, folks. Where I live and reside. Right now we have 4 people on Rumble. Thank you, Rumble. Rumble rocks. 1 person on Locals. We've got 3 people over on Twitch and 1 person on YouTube. And we have a flood watch. Wow, what's that about? But let's see, we got steady light rain, and it's raining out there. It's not heavy rain. I don't see any puddles out in my driveway. Showers continuing this afternoon. High 71, so I think the humidity is going to be here. Winds out of the east 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 100%. So we got rain throughout the day. Sun rose this morning at 5:37. So 37. It's 40, about 50 minutes ago, 51 minutes ago. Sun rose at 5:37 a.m. here in southern tier of upstate New York and be setting at 8:45 p.m. So that's when the sun goes down, but it's still daylight for another 30, 40 minutes and stuff like that. What's this flood watch? We have a flood. Yeah, we have a flood watch. It came in at 2:41 a.m. this morning, probably because it's been really dry. Let's see. Thamer says with the World Cup, but I can't handle the American time zone. I slept during the Mexican England. Yeah, I fell asleep at halftime. I was on the couch and I found myself. I slept through the first 5 minutes. I guess I woke up when Mexico took their penalty shot, and I'm like, what happened there? And I slept through the red card. As far as that goes, I guess they got it, and then they went 10 down like the United States did the other day. So they were able to get a goal back because I guess each team got a penalty where they became 2-1. And then they ended when they were down 10, the England, the 3 Lions, they came back with another score. It was 3-1, but then was right after that Mexico scored. I think that was their penalty shot. They ended up getting a penalty shot, was 3-2 then. And it stayed that way for a good portion of the second half. Very exciting. I got my hats off to England. You know, they did it very, very good. Good morning.
Morning, everybody.
And the missus says good morning to everyone. So she's up and getting her coffee. And she went to sleep. Did you go to sleep at halftime? Or before it started? She probably can't hear me because of the fans there's a fan in She went to, I think it was just after the game started and stuff like that. And Thamer says, I'm rooting for the U.S. Tonight against England. Yeah, against Belgium. Yeah, that should be a good game and stuff. That's um, Belgium's. I guess they're pretty good. All the teams now are really good. I'm surprised with the Mexico. God, they look strong last night. They look strong. Did you go to bed right at before the game, right, or just after it started?
About 20, 30 minutes.
Okay, yeah. She watched the first 20, 30 minutes and stuff, and then she went to bed. But she could hear me yelling and screaming. What's that?
Went to bed too soon.
Yeah, too soon because it was a good. That second half was a. That second half was a doozy. And Tina says, good morning to the missus. Thank you, Tina. She says, good morning. Thank you very much. Let's see. We got a flood watch beginning, if remains in effect through Tuesday morning. Portions of central New York, because where I'm at, we're part of the Susquehanna River Plain, or whatever they call it, basin. Here in upstate New York, and it's been dry. So the water, if it's dry and it can't go anywhere in the ground, it's going to be flowing real quick. Let's see, portions, areas of Broome, Chemung, Delaware, Sullivan, and Tioga, and Northeast Pennsylvania, including following areas: Bradford, Lackawanna. That's down in Texas, or down in Pennsylvania, North Wayne, Pike, Southern, Susquehanna, and Wyoming counties down there in Pennsylvania. Impacts: excessive runoff may result in flooding of rivers, creeks, and okay. So it's just they're just taking precautions with the runoff, with the because we've been having a lot of heat here as far as over the last couple of weeks, and hot weather, so that dries out the ground, and as far as that goes. Let's see, our world times and temperatures as I speak, starting in Honolulu, Hawaii at 12:19 a.m. Cloudy skies, 77 degrees Fahrenheit in Honolulu. In Phoenix, Arizona at 3:19 a.m. Clear skies in Phoenix, 88 degrees Fahrenheit. In the windy city of Chicago, Illinois, at 5:19 a.m. Cloudy skies in Chicago, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. In New York City, the concrete jungle, it's raining down in New York City at 6:19 a.m. It's 6:19 a.m. here in upstate New York, southern tier of upstate New York, and 70 degrees down in New York City. And Thamer says, how far is the New York Stadium? Okay, the New Jersey, that's Giants. We call it, that's where the New York Giants and Jets play. That's Met Stadium, or MetLife Stadium. It's about a 3.5 hour drive. It would take me maybe 3 hours. Maybe 2.5 to 3 hours. Well, I take stops, so it's gonna be 3 hours. That stadium is right down there in Jersey, so it'd probably be about 2.5 hours for me to get there, because it's on the Jersey, it's in Jersey. So Jersey, I'm on this side of the Hudson, so I don't have to cross those bridges, which can be a real pain in the ass down in New York City. So it's about a 3.5 hour. I got a better seat watching it on the TV, the big screen, watching it on this TV, or the big screen out in the living room and stuff like that. So it's within, like I said, a couple hour drive. It's not that far. That's now would I go down there? No, it's too. That's and the diehard fans. They're the ones that are going to the thing. I'll say. I guess if I had tickets, I'd probably make an attempt. I'd take a bus down there. I wouldn't drive my car down there. It's easier, it's too congested down in that area. Newark Airport is right near there. It's right. The stadium is right outside Newark, New Jersey. So the airport. I've flown in and out of Newark Airport many times when I was in the military. As far as that goes, continuing with our world times and temperatures, crossing the pond, the Atlantic Ocean, to London, UK at 11:21 a.m. Sunny and clear in London, 81 degrees Fahrenheit. In the beautiful city of Milan, Italia, mangia, mangia, mangia. It's lunchtime in Milan at 12:21 p.m. Sunny and clear in Milan, 88 degrees Fahrenheit in Milan. It's a nice day. Going to Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, where oh, I'm sorry. Let me back up first. I'm sorry, Tina. Tina gave us a report for New Jersey, central New Jersey. 72 for the low, 74 for the high. Well, not much of a temperature change there. Cloudy, 30% chance of rain in New Jersey. Well, okay. I guess we got most of the rain up here this time. I think the other day it was mostly down south and into New Jersey. Last night, I guess they postponed the game in Mexico because of weather for a little bit, for about an hour. And let's see. Tina says, I'm in New Jersey and don't drive north too much traffic. Yeah, you're too close to that's too close to the city, Tina. I know what you're talking about. You get close to the New York City, and it can be hectic. Now, continue with our world times and temperatures to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the Kingdom of Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. That's where Thamer is from and lives, and it's currently where Thamer's at. It's 1:23 p.m. in the afternoon, and sunny and clear. But oh my God, 108 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my God, that is. You're scorching in Riyadh. You probably got the air conditioning on full blast there, Thamer. 108 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 42 degrees Celsius. It's a hot one in Riyadh. Holy cremity. Wow. But that's a dry heat. Do you get much humidity in Riyadh, Thamer? Do you get a lot of humidity, or is it mostly dry heat? I would imagine it's mostly dry heat as far as that goes. So let's see. Skipping over to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia at 6:24 p.m. Thunderstorms in Kuala Lumpur. Don't bite me. I'm petting you nicely. It's Jack fighting there. Thunderstorms in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, and 81 degrees Fahrenheit. Over the skies of Tokyo, Japan at 7:24 p.m. Cloudy skies in Tokyo, 72 degrees Fahrenheit in Tokyo. And down under on the great continent, great country, and great friends and allies to the United States, Australia is in Melbourne at 8:24 p.m. Clear skies in Melbourne, 45 degrees Fahrenheit. They're cool. They're in their winter down there. In Sydney, Australia at 8:24 p.m. in their evening. Cloudy skies, a little clearing, 55 degrees Fahrenheit, and those are world times and temperatures as I speak. And Thamer says, thank God, dry. Okay, it's a dry heat, not like the coastal areas. Okay, so it's dry heat. That's good. I can handle the dry heat. Back when I was in the service, this was summer of 80. When was that? I made E5. I made staff sergeant. It was the summer of Double J's coming in, and Double J's coming in from a undisclosed location in the southern hemisphere where they're experiencing their winter. He's going, ooh, it's cold. How we doing, Double J's? Hope you had a good weekend. Thank you for being here. Double J's is from his home country is India, but he's at an undisclosed location at in the southern hemisphere. But in India, let's get the temperatures for India for Double J's. In New Delhi, India, at 3:55 p.m., cloudy skies with a little sun, 97 degrees Fahrenheit. But down in Mumbai on the coast there, the west coast of India, it's raining in Mumbai, 81 degrees Fahrenheit at 3:56 also. So those are our additional world times and temperatures as far as that goes. And Tina saying hi to Double J's from the Twitch to the YouTube. There we go. And let's see. So those are world times and temperatures as I speak. Of course, like I said, southern hemisphere like Australia, they're experiencing their winter time now. We're in the heat of summer. And let's see. India must be raining. Monsoon at its full force. Yeah, I can remember being in the Philippines. This is when monsoon season starts. It's just You know, I remember the one typhoon that came through northern Luzon when I was at Wallace Air Station. Oh my God, that really rocked the house. You had all, you see the transportation back in the day. There were these jeepneys. They you know, you could fit like 10 people in the back of a jeep and stuff, and they had them all painted up and real decorative and stuff like that. And it only cost you a couple pesos to go from point A to point B. We saw some of those go across. There was one parked on. I guess they when it came through, the driver they kept him on base. They didn't want him driving off. His jeepney went flying across the parking lot and stuff. And Double J saying hi to Tina from YouTube, saying good hello, madam, from YouTube to the Twitch side. So yeah, it is monsoon season over in that part of the world, as far as that goes. And let's see, and those are some those are some big storms. That monsoon that or the typhoon that came through northern Luzon, and Wallace sits on the south. Would be northern Luzon. It was on the east side, on the South China Sea side, up in northern Luzon. It was a radar site up there that I was at for a year, and it was flying. And Double JC knows what I'm saying. Yep, that jeepney is so illegal in any other world. That's for sure. Yeah. Sometimes you get a nice jeepney driver. Sometimes you get one that was driving like a bat out of hell, and you'd be hanging on. It's like, holy jeez, no seatbelts in the jeepney. That's for sure. That's, I, I was the rank I was at. I was at E4. I was a buck sergeant, and I wasn't authorized to bring a vehicle over there, though I could drive. But most of the time, if I went off site and stuff like that, it'd be a jeepney and stuff like that, and um, it was fun. I have really fond memories, and I worked with some good people over there at Wallace Air Station and stuff. It was the first time I've ever spent winter where it was like 90 Christmas Eve. I'm writing a letter to my parents on the beach, and I put a little bit of sand in the envelope saying, "Yeah, I can't believe there's no snow," and they're having a major snowstorm back in New York when I was on the beaches of northern Luzon there. Okay, let's see. We got a thought for the day. It's the author is unknown. We don't have an author, but this is a good one. I like this one. For every minute you are angry, okay? We shouldn't get angry, okay? But this is from author unknown. For every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. So basically, is it worth to get angry? Is it really worth it? You know, because it's anger is wastes precious moments of life. It just it's a it's a time consuming thing that we don't need. But it is a precious moment, waste of time of life that could otherwise be spent in joy. So you know, it's they say it takes two muscles to smile, but or it takes two muscles to frown, but it's a whole bunch of muscles to smile. Time spent being upset away from your potential happiness, highlighting that peace come from letting go of negative and choosing positively. And I'm always thinking that, you know, that's where hashtag positive start to today, hashtag PSTTD, being positive. That's what you got to be as far as that goes. And let's see, Double J says, yeah, can relate to what you say. You had exposure. Yeah, I had my share of exposure. Your experience at more modern and stuff like that, as far as that goes. Yeah, and sometimes I agree with this. Yeah, sometimes it's just an emotion, but sometimes our emotions gets the best of us, don't they? Double J's. A lot of people they do. I know I have my moments, and I think once you recognize your moments, you can control them. But when push comes to shove, it's um, just that last restart. Got Lynn. Okay. What's got limits. Oh, got limits can't always be forgiven. Yeah, got limits can't be always forgiven. Yeah, you can't. You know, um, you just move on as far as that goes. You try and get back into the joy mode and move on and stuff, and leave those people that are in the net. Put them in a box and throw them off in the back room on a closet and don't worry about them. Worry about those things and stuff like that. I like to be positive. I try to be positive every single day, because we're not on this earth for we're only on this earth for a finite amount of time. I don't want to. I don't want my last moments to be one of, oh, I regret this, regret that. I don't regret anything. I'm not one of those persons. Oh, I wish I could go back and do that. You can't. What's done is done. You move on, move forward, and you try and be positive. You try and learn from it. That's what it is. You learn from your mistakes. You learn from the anger, because I look at anger as being there's mistakes, and and some people can't get it. Some people can't get it as far as that goes. And let's see, yeah, only humans. It's only human to forgive. Yes, yeah, it's good to forgive, and angry. Yeah, you don't. It's not worth it. I mean, that's like Double J says, and I agree with him. It's your emotions. Just you got to get control of those emotions. It's easier said than done, because believe me, I've had my moments. I've been, I guess, I would say, since I retired, probably the best thing I could do for my joy in life, because I'm enjoying every single day, folks. And I've said this many times before, and you've heard it. If I would have known what I know now, I would have retired at 62 instead of 65. Because I look back at it, did I really need that extra money? No, I had more than enough. That's the thing. There's people that don't know when they have more than enough, as far as that goes. And the bedrock for anybody, I would say, is your family. Your family helps you. They get you through. And I'm very blessed and lucky that I have a very loving family and stuff. And they tolerate my sorry ass as far as that goes. And let's see. That's the challenge. If you control emotions, the only other way let's see, let me put this up. That's a challenge. If you can't control emotions, the only way is emotions. Yeah, you got to control them. Emotions, you can't let them. You have to be in control. Don't let your emotions take control, because you're not thinking. You're not thinking at all, as far as that goes. And is it really worth it? Is it really worth the aggravation? Okay, I'm moving on. I'm going over here where it's fun. I'm going to the fun side. Screw the dark side. Everybody on the dark side is a bunch of pricks anyway. I'm just joking, making it funny. Okay, so a good quote. Thank you, whoever is author unknown. We got quite a few of those lately. Let me check my audio on my new tablet. Man, that audio, this tablet. Let me show the new tablet here. Let me take it off its charger here. The new tablet. Oh, I don't think you've seen. I don't know if you saw it, Double J's, because you came in late. Here's the new tablet I'm using right now. It took the place of the Samsung. It's an 11-inch instead of a 6-inch or 8-inch. This is the tablet right here. So this thing rocks. I played PUBG Battleground or PUBG Mobile for the first time. Well, I've been playing it over the weekend since I bought this Friday, and I got a chicken dinner yesterday, playing singles. So I'm back playing. I'm back on there. I don't know if I'm going to be playing a lot, but I wanted to test it out, and it works great. I used to play PUBG before I went to the PUBG Battlegrounds PC. I used to play it on this. This is a Samsung right here. This is Samsung tablet, and this is like 8 inches, 6 inches, 8 inches, and so I got a chicken dinner yesterday in rank, as far as that goes, and Oh, the brand, it's right here. ONN. This is a Walmart company. This is the brand. As far as the brand, ONN. This is generic. This cost me $167 on Walmart. This is a company Walmart has. It makes its generic products. It's an 11-inch. They have a 13-inch that was $200 and some dollars. I didn't want to spend that much, and I didn't want to get another the ONN version of this size tablet. It would have been $97. So I said, what the hell? I'm gonna go with and the screen size is the same as a Surface 3, 11 inches, and it works great. And but it's ONN. It's less expensive, but it does the same thing. And I mean, it just looks great. It looks really great. Yeah, you can go ahead and Google it and search it. It's a Walmart company that makes lower. They make. I don't call this low end. This is a pretty quality piece. It has it's 11-inch, 128 gigabytes of storage, stylus support. It has 2.2 gigahertz octa-core processor, 6 gigabyte RAM, 128 gigabyte of storage, expandable with memory card reader, up to 15 hours of battery life. The front facing camera is 2 megapixels. The rear one is 5. It comes with Google Gemini. I love Google Gemini. And you get the 11-inch tablet, a 3-foot USB-C USB charging cable, a memory card ejection pin, and a quick start. This 11-inch tablet is powered by Android 16 and a crystal clear display. And I tell you, it is crystal clear. 15 hours. Okay, we already went over that. A lightweight aluminum body. So, I don't know, 2.2 gigahertz octa-core processor. I think that's a pretty decent one as far as that goes. So, first time you heard it? Yeah, I've heard it before. Now, I got my earbuds. I've used these earbuds for a number of years. They're ONN. I've got them in my ear right now. I used to, what happened to my Surface 3 here? I used to listen to them on the Surface 3, and it would take a minute for the connect, but I have them Bluetooth into this, like that. They just hook up real quick, really quick. And hey, Farmer, how you doing? Love the flags. Good morning, sir. Coming from Commonwealth, Virginia, the Commonwealth of Virginia, otherwise known as California East. Also, good to have you here, Farmer. Hope you had a great weekend. Love the flags. God bless America. Love the American flags there, Farmer. Thank you. And nice tablet. Yeah, it's this. I like this. This is a really good. It's my first piece of tech that I bought in 3 years. The last tech I ended up getting was when I got the new the Acer Nitro for the PC computer there. And yeah, the specifics. I gave you the specifics, and that's a good deal for the specifics. Yeah, I thought it was fair. It is for 160. Can't go wrong. Jeez, it's and Farmer says that's right with the Commonwealth of Virginia. And Tina saying hi to Farmer. So I had fun playing with that over the weekend with PUBG Mobile and stuff like that. So I might be playing that a little bit now and then and stuff. I still like PUBG Battlegrounds on the PC, but I think with the stuff I've been doing lately, I wanted the game this weekend, but I just sort of got lazy and kicked back. Let's see. Let's go to our National Day today. Today is National Hard Roll Day. I guess that's for sushi. The sushi hard roll there with the fish. National Air Traffic Control Day. Yeah. Oh, here's a good one. Let's go with National Fried Chicken Day. That's a great American thing. I had a chicken dinner yesterday. And Farmer's saying hi to Tina. Let's go with hashtag National Fried Chicken Day. I enjoy a good fried chicken dinner. On July 6th, chicken lovers across the country recognize National Fried Chicken Day by feasting at the nearby restaurant at home. And there's this one place, it's called Phil's Chicken House. Their chicken dinners are good. Oh my God, they are delicious. Hashtag National Fried Chicken Day. Scottish immigrants brought their tradition. Oh, it's a Scottish tradition. Okay. Their tradition of deep fried chicken in fat to the southern United States. After introducing it to the American South, fried chicken soon became a staple. Over time, cooks added seasoning and spices to enrich the flavor of chicken. And let's see, did you know a fried chicken sandwich was launched into space? Really? Hilariously true. In 2017, a major fast food chain actually launched a fried chicken sandwich into the stratosphere using a high altitude space balloon. It spent a few hours floating around 15 miles above the Earth before parachuting back to Earth. Does anyone know if someone ate the sandwich? I don't know. That's the question. There we go. So today is National Fried Chicken Day. There we go. How does it works really good. I got a chicken dinner yesterday and I was surprised. It was just two people on PUBG Mobile, and I was down. I was in the middle of the circle. I was, you know how you get the last circle. I'm sitting down in the grass. The guy's crawling in front of me, so I just opened up on him. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. It was funny. It was good. So it no, it doesn't heat up. No, there's no heat at all. None at all. No, it works great. I was on it for a couple games. I mean, when I was doing the unranked before going to the rank yesterday, I did 3 games and it works perfectly. I can't believe the bigger screen, the real estate that you have to play. It's a whole different dynamic than playing on. This was better than the phone, but the new tablet is way, way better. I mean, it's just like, it's cool. And Tina says she loves fried chicken. Yeah, who doesn't like fried chicken? Chicken's good for you. Tina says calling daughter to tell her I need fried chicken today. There we go. Okay. Get some Kentucky Fried. Kentucky Fried Chicken. Yeah, go to your nearest Kentucky Fried Chicken and you'll get some from Fried Chicken. Let's see. Tomorrow is an audio Tuesday. I did an audio. Actually, Double J's. I've got. If you go to my Spotify at Fireman Rich on Spotify, I did an audio on this too. I did an audio Sunday. That was the other thing. I did my audio. What was it? Some new tech hardware. And so that's over there on Spotify. I posted it up on my X page from yesterday morning. I did that yesterday morning. And let's see. Double J says, hell yeah. Bigger screen makes a bigger difference. Oh, yeah, definitely. I was thinking about getting a new iPad mini, but this thing is cheaper than the iPad mini. It's probably, and it's a bigger screen. I love it. The thing is great. I mean, I love it just the fact that my earbuds, okay, I would have, it would take a minute, and I can also hook my earbuds up to, it's Wi-Fi on my PC, the Acer Nitro, and that clicks in fairly quick, but my phone and my Surface 3, it would take a minute. This OWN, because it's the same thing, ONN, I mean, it was instantaneous. I was surprised at that. So because it's the same product, I guess. So, but bigger screen does make a difference. Oh, that's for sure. Okay, so tomorrow we're doing the audio podcast. Again, Double J's over on Spotify at Fireman Rich on Spotify. I have an audio over there that gives you the specifics. I actually did that audio before I played a game, the PUBG Mobile yesterday on Sunday. And let's see, we'll be doing the Fireman Rich audio podcast tomorrow and Thursday, and because it's the 14th and 15th, or 14th and 28th of this month, we'll be doing the Mixcloud broadcast where I present 8 songs over there in Mixcloud. And let's see, are you sucking down the coffee?
Yeah, it's gotta get geared up for cleaning.
She's been getting second cups here and stuff. Let's see. I guess we can go to our. Let's see. Double J says, "Cool. We'll check it out. Check it out to satisfy my curiosity." Yeah, I go over the specs again and stuff like that. So I talk about it some more specific for that audio and stuff like that, because, like I said, I haven't bought a piece of new hardware tech in 3 years. I think I might have got this just after I got the Acer. So I've had this for about 3 years too. But see, the bevels, the thing, it's coming loose right here on the side. It still works. It still works great, but what a difference, the bigger screen. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do 100 Years Ago here with Roger Luther. We'll bring him up. Okay, what happened here? Let's see. We lost our stage here. Let's go ahead and bring this up here on the stage, and go ahead and maximize it. And Roger Luther is this. I don't know who this gentleman is. He's from Fox 40. I have no affiliation with Fox 40. It's a local news agency. We're gonna just for information only. We're gonna be looking at 100 years ago to give you an idea of what it was like 100 years ago here in the southern tier of upstate New York. And let's see, we got some people coming in on the before we go. Oh, Tim Fan 40's on the YouTube. Good morning, Tim. Coming in from Michigan. He's saying good morning, all. Yo to you, and hope all is well. Hope you had a good weekend, good Independence weekend, my friend. Glad to have you. Hope all is going well with the job. I'm sure they are. I think you're enjoying it and stuff like that. And let's see, give them a chance to answer there before we go to 100 years ago. And Tina saying good morning to Tim Fan 40 from Twitch to the YouTube side. And okay, we're going to go into 100 years ago and see what Roger Luther has to say as far as that goes. And Tim says, yeah, I did have okay, you did. And yes, what's this? It takes a minute before it comes up on the Rumble side. Yes, I did. Thanks. And yes, it is going good. That's good to hear. And Tim saying good morning to Tina. Okay, so here's 100 years ago with Roger Luther from Fox 40. Again, no affiliation with Fox 40. And let's give this a listen.
Now we travel back in time with Broome County historian Roger Luther, taking a look at the stories that made headlines in Broome County 100 years ago today. This is brought to you by AVRE.
100 years ago today, parades, fireworks, music, sports, and speech-making will proclaim throughout the state that tomorrow is the 150th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. A public display of fireworks will be held tonight at the Binghamton State Hospital. This display is an annual event at the hospital and attracts thousands of people. Clubhouse of the Vestal Hills Country Club, overlooking the 9-hole golf course and offering an excellent view of the Susquehanna River Valley, will be formally open next Thursday. Case of smallpox, the first one in many months, was reported today by a physician of the Endicott Johnson medical staff. And finally, thieves broke into the Binghamton Club on Front Street early this morning after stealing jewelry, cigars, candy, several pencils. They ransacked the refrigerator and ate 4 lobsters. And that was the news, July 3rd,
Oh my
1926.
God! The thieves are eating high end. They're eating lobster now, for Christ's sake. Oh, what is that? They broke into the Binghamton Club on Front Street. That's in Binghamton, New York, 100 years ago. This is as of Friday, July 3rd. So this was last Friday, and stealing jewelry. Okay, cigars, candy. You figured cigars and candy, cigarettes. It's going to be children, but it's not. Several pencils. I guess they had to make out and ransack the refrigerator, eating 4 lobsters. They were eating large back then, folks. And Tina's laughing. But it sounds like 100 years ago, have been Independence Day, 150 years since they had their independence holiday, as far as it goes, the signing of the Declaration of Independence. And that's what it is. Everybody says July 4th, but it's actually Independence Day. It's when the United States of America declared its independence from the UK, the United Kingdom, and stuff like that. Farmer says they ate 4 lobsters. Hang them high. Hang them high. There we go. That might be a new thing. They were probably checking getting lobsters there for Liberty's Mercantile there for Oregon Trail. That's a new item, I guess they're going to start on the Mercantile. Just saying, lots of laughs. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. But thank you, Roger Luther, for 100 years ago. Greatly appreciate it. That is funny. That is funny. I wasn't expecting that one. I didn't. That's the first I seen it and stuff like that. 4 lobsters. Oh my God. That's it. Now we know. Oh yeah. They were testing to see where they can get their lobsters from. They're getting it from the Binghamton Clubhouse there. And what else? What else did they have? Well, they had the normal fireworks parades 100 years ago. It was the 150th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, and that's the thing to remember. We always say, "Oh, Happy 4th." No, it's Independence Day. And just to be, it sounds like I'm being a stickler, but we got to remember that it was our Independence Day that gave us our freedoms that we have today. That a lot of our freedoms are being taken for granted, in my opinion, from other people, or trying to warp them into something else. They were simply our simple freedoms of what this great country of the United States of America has to offer. And let's see what else. Clubhouse Susquehanna. They had a 9-hole golf course. I think that's an 18-hole golf course now. I guess didn't we have something? I think a couple months back they had some bad smallpox going on 100 years ago. So, but there we have it, 100 years ago, with Roger Luther. Let's see. Want to say for today, happy 91st birthday to His Holiness the Dalai Lama. Born in Taktashir, China, and named at a young age of 14, at the age of a young age to be the 14th Dalai Lama of Tibet. He also became the spiritual guide for non-Buddhists, especially as the author of several best-selling books of happiness. He would be a gentleman I would love to meet. He is also the subject in a 220 film, The Dalai Lama, an award-winning documentary. So happy birthday to the Dalai Lama. He is 91 years old. God, I'm gonna just say, God bless him. Stay healthy, my friend. Stay healthy, sir. Let's see. It was back in 1916. The initials U.S. Uncle Sam was first depicted as an elderly man with a white-haired and a goatee, wearing a top hat and red, white stripes trousers by James Montgomery Flagg, publicly for the first time on the cover of Leslie's Weekly magazine, with the caption, "What are you doing for preparedness?" And between 1917 and 1918, more than 4 million copies of the image were printed. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's see, what else do we have? It was, the pasteurization. In 1885, Louis Pasteur, the French chemist, microbiologist renowned for his discovery of the principles of vaccination, fermentation, and pasteurization, successfully tested his breakthrough of rabies vaccine on a boy who was bitten by a rabid dog back in 1885. And let's see, what else do we have here? Wimbledon. Yeah, Wimbledon. I didn't hear anything about Wimbledon, but it was July 8th, 1957. Athena Gibson became the first black tennis player to win Wimbledon singles titles, as defeating a fellow American, Darling Hard, at 6-3, 6-2. 1483, England's King Richard III was crowned in Westminster Abbey. 1777, during the American Revolution, British forces captured Fort Ticonderoga, but we ended up recapturing it. And in 1933, the first All-Star baseball game was played in Chicago Comiskey Park, which isn't there anymore. The American League defeated the National League 4-2 behind winning pitcher Lefty Gomez of the New York Yankees. And that's it for history there, folks. And let's go ahead and do the sports, and I'm going to go take a break. And Tina, I think you're getting ready to leave here, so you have a good one today, and say hi to Hal for us. Coming up, Tina usually always spends the first hour, and then she shares her love. She shares the love, and I appreciate it. Let's see, in baseball action, Major League Baseball starting Friday night. The Mets and Yankees, did they win? Mets lost to the Braves Friday night, 5-3. And the Yankees, they won. They beat the Twins 5-2. Okay, down there in the Bronx. On Saturday, let's see, the Mets, did they lost? Oh, they got trounced 14-3. Mets, geez, Louise. New York Yankees, they didn't play Saturday. On Sunday, Tina's lots of laughs on with Tina saying. Let's see. Sunday we had the Mets. Oh, the Mets finally won. They trounced the Braves 10-3. They won one, Tina. The Mets won Sunday 10-3 against the Braves. Okay, but they still lost the last two games. Yankees ended up losing again to the Twins. Man, it's just a losing. There's too much losing between those two teams. Let's see. Today the Yankees will be playing the Rays down there in Florida, and the Mets are off. No, the Mets will be playing the Braves, I guess, tonight at 7:15. Hopefully, if they win tonight, they can tie the series, I guess, going the weekend. We'll go that. Tomorrow, Yankees and Rays at 6:40, and the Mets and Royals tomorrow, Tuesday, and we'll come back Wednesday with those scores. Now go to the World Cup. We're in the knockout round of round 16. It's going to finish today, but let's see. Saturday, Canada started off with losing to Monaco 3-0. Monaco, they played a good game. Paraguay, they played a fairly good game, and but France, they were able to get one goal. I think it was a penalty kick that they got. Their hot hand, I forget the guy. He's got 7 goals in the World Cup. Him and Harlan, who's from Norway, who plays on the Manchester City Football Club. The hot hand and at Argentina, they all have 7 goals now. But France won Paraguay Saturday 1-0. Brazil lost to Norway yesterday. That was a very good game. Harlan got two goals against Brazil, 2-1, and Norway moves on. And I'm rooting for Norway. England last night, they got a red card, put them down to 10 players, but they ended up winning the game 3-2. A heart-wrenching loss for Mexico. Today we're going to have Portugal and Spain. I think I don't know, whoever wins this game, that's going to be interesting, because they play the winner of tonight's game, which is going to be the U.S. U.S. and Belgium play tonight at 8 p.m. And let's see, tomorrow will be Argentina and Egypt. I think Argentina should win that game. I think Portugal and Spain. I haven't seen Spain. I think that should be a really good game. That's today at 3. The United States and Belgium tonight at 8. Tomorrow at 12, Argentina and Egypt. And then tomorrow at 4 p.m., Switzerland and Colombia. The quarterfinals, France is going to meet Monaco next Thursday, the 9th. Or no, that's this Thursday. This Thursday, the quarterfinals. And Norway plays England on Saturday. And the U.S. will probably play either Friday or Saturday to finish it out. So we're getting down to the nitty gritty there. The games have been outstanding. I can't say enough about them. And let's see. And Tina says, "Yeah, that's they're playing tonight, U.S. So go U.S. USA. They're a good team. They got a good team going. They got to play like they played the their last game and stuff. They've got a good team. And the big news. Let me bring this up. Who was it? It was said over the weekend that Folarin Balogun will be available to play. He is also he's an African. He could play. He has dual citizenship, but he decided to play for the U.S. He could have played for England or else his home where his birth country in Africa, but he's an American citizen. He got inadvertently red carded. I didn't really agree with it, but I guess it was close to the parameters of a red card. But he can play now. I guess FIFA, he'll be available for play in the U.S. round 16 match against Belgium. At the FIFA announced the FIFA disciplinary committee has suspended the red card issued to the U.S. striker during the round 2, and that's huge for the U.S. because he is a major player as far as scoring. And I thought it was borderline, okay, because that England-Mexico game, Mexico was getting a little rough in their play. And if you were to look at the, what was the game that was really, really rough? What was that game? France and Monaco? No. Paraguay. Boy, were they France and Paraguay. There's some dirty players on Paraguay. That's like, okay, I think that's it. We're going to go ahead and take a break. I'm out of coffee here. Sorry. Sorry about that. Tina, we'll be seeing you later. And we're going to go ahead and let's see. Where's my cursor? There's my cursor. Transition to there, and then we're going to transition to, let's bring this up as far as that goes, as far as our continuation. Okay, Tina, see you later. You're welcome, Tina. Ciao for now. And let's see. Oh, there we are. What are we looking at? Oh, there's Philly. That's one of the venues for the World Cup right there. What happened here? I thought I had the thing for world times and temperatures. Let me see. Let's go ahead and bring this up. We'll be right back, as I would say. And there's Estonia. And we'll have some music on this, and I will be right back, folks. You just enjoy the views here, the world views from the World Live. And I'll be right back in a few minutes. Be right back. we're back. We are back here. The music there, great music there. Got a lot of good views there from the world. Um, I like using that for the break. Good. It's a lot better than just having the "We'll be right back" and some. What was the music we did before for that? What was that music we did? What was the music I did for the? What was that? Oh, that's right. It was skateboard. Do I have skateboard on there? No, I don't have skateboard. I used to have skateboard over here on the this is on the Rumble right here. No, that's not bubblegum. That's right, bubblegum. Remember that? And it just had "We Are Back." Now at least you can see something, and the music is a little bit. That's compliments from the YouTube channel, the World Live. They've been online since October 12th of 2023. So pipe that in, and that's a good thing there as far as that goes. Let's see. Seeing I'm here, I might as well see if WBN Joseph comes up, because we're going to be looking at some web pages here like we normally do on the second half of the Monday Morning Coffee here for 07.06.2026 at Rumble Video Broadcast. Current time is 07:13 a.m. here for the second half of the broadcast. And I am Rich Roberts, Fireman Rich. I say that, you guys already know that, but it's for my own, I'm trying to be funny. But Rich Roberts at Fireman Rich over there on X, Fireman Rich here on the Rumble, Fireman Rich on most fine social media platforms. You can Google. On the public Facebook, it's the real Fireman Rich as far as that goes. Let's see. See if we get his page. Okay. Do we have anything? I'm just checking because I usually check. Nope, he doesn't have anything of current. So we'll go ahead and backtrack that there to that channel. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to bring up my web pages. Jeez, Louise, I forgot that. I always forget one thing here. Let's see. We already got Fox 40 up. Let's go ahead and bring. But these web pages that I'm setting up for, I have no affiliation with any of these web pages. And I say that just for my own conscience, that nobody can misconstrue it that, oh, he works for them, he's saying this. And no, I don't work for them. I consume them. I have an opinion whether I agree with what they're saying or they're not agreeing, just like any other news app. But this is more or less information because these are unique to where they're from my area here in the Southern Tier. And it's for to give you an idea what it's like here in the Southern Tier of upstate New York, where I live and reside, which I thoroughly love. I grew up here along with the missus. She also grew up here, but she would like to buy a new house and move somewhere else. But I'm comfortably old in my old age here as far as that goes. So let's go ahead. We'll bring these up real quick here. Could have done this. We could have listened to a little bit more music than instead of me babbling about how I have no association with any of these web pages. Sound like a broken freaking record. But yeah, these give you an idea the stories that they have. Some of them of late last week, I think Wednesday and Friday, we didn't really have that many good articles as far as that goes. So I'm not sure what happened there as far as that goes. So let me check Fox 40 and see what we have. They had an 8th annual 4th on the 4th road race. So this is in celebration of the Independence weekend. And that doesn't have a video. I thought, okay. There is a video. Hang on. Okay, hang on. Visions Federal Credit Union. That's okay. Hang on, girly girl. Yeah, the Visions Credit Union, that's a major banking institution here in the Southern Tier, upstate New York, for a lot of people. But they sponsored their eighth annual Fourth on the Fourth road race. And this will give you an idea what it looks like up here in the Southern Tier of upstate New York. So this is what I'm talking about for information only for you folks, to see what my neck of the woods looks like and stuff like that. So, hey, Deplorable, good morning. How was your weekend? You went camping, didn't you? Love the flags. Love the flags. God bless America. Deplorable coming in. We missed you Friday for, what is it? We missed you Friday for Oregon Trail. What'd you do? Get lost along the trail? We ended up winning. I know you probably you went camping, so. But good morning, Patriots, and Farmer saying to Deplorable, nice to see you. Didn't get blown up over the weekend. There we go. I believe he went. What Deplorable coming in from Bradford, Pennsylvania, which is about 3.5 hours to the west. And okay, you were loading the car for the weekend. Okay, so he had a great weekend. It was great weather. Except starting yesterday, very hungover. Oh, no work for you today, right? No work for you, or do you have to go into work today? Hungover. Yeah. But glad to have you here, and glad to hear that you had. If you're hungover, that means you had a good weekend. Let's see. I was comparing near. Oh, you were camping near Salamanca, New York. Oh, okay, cool. That's very good, very good. It was a good weekend. Oh, you work tonight. Oh, okay. You're on the swing shift there. Okay, it was the night shift. Is it the swing shift or the third shift? That's good. You can rest up before you go into work tonight. So glad to have you here, as far as that goes. And let's get back to our article here. This was I think this was on when was this? This is on this was on 4th. This is an Independence Day celebration, as far as that goes. And now my question is, I just noticed something. You guys are talking on. Oh, how come I'm not getting the live chat on my tablet? Ooh, that's interesting. I see. I'm posting up your like I just posted this one, but I'm not seeing it on the tablet. Why is that? That's interesting. Let me see something. I'm just looking at something here. Let's see. Let me see if I can. Let me restart it if I get the. No. Huh. That's interesting. I'm not getting the chat. Let's skip that. So. That's interesting. Why is that? Okay, so we'll just maximize that then. We'll just maximize that. We'll keep that maximized then. If I can't, I'll use the chat here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we'll play this one. I've been saying that for the last 5. Okay, let's go ahead and maximize and see what this is all about. Here we go.
In honor of July 4th, the Visions Federal Credit Union hosted its 8th annual 4 on the 4th road race today. The 4-mile course took runners through the neighborhoods of Endwell before ending on a flat sprint at the Visions headquarters. Awards included cash prizes for top finishers, plus a prize for the best dressed participants wearing red, white, and blue. Organizers said this year's event saw its biggest turnout ever, with more than 700 runners in attendance.
Yeah, it looks like there was a lot of people there. There's a lot of people on that road race, so it looked like they had a nice day, hot day there with the individual's shirt off there. It's better if you run with your shirt on. Someone should tell this guy as far as that goes. And but they had over 700 people at the event, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. Cool stuff there. Okay, let's see what else we got on Fox 40. That's it was a pretty nice weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday was pretty decent. Okay, let's see. Other than the rain that came in late last night, the thunderstorms, I should say. Oh, let's. This is a follow up. Remember the local strongman there, Bill Clark? He was going to set a Guinness Book World Record. This is Friday night. Let's see. Oh, I dropped it. Let me bring it back up here. Hang on. There's a picture of him, but let's see. This is that's the gentleman. He's going to rip the cards, the most deck of cards ripped or something like that. And it looks like local strongman Bill Clark has again etched his name in the Guinness Book of World Record. Clark set a world record of ripping 45 full decks of cards in half in 60 seconds following Friday night's Binghamton Rumble Ponies baseball game. The previous record was 26. Holy criminy. Clark already holds a Guinness World record for the most license plates torn in 30 seconds and the most deck of cards ripped in half in 30 seconds. So there he is right there. Guinness Book of World Record that took place there in Binghamton at Rumble Stadium. And we say congratulations to him. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. I wonder can I maximize that? No, I can't. Okay. So, I don't know. They might have a video here. Let me see if they have a video of him. There's the race. And, well, they had some celebration up there in Kirkwood, celebrating Independence Day after volunteers restored the storm-damaged park. The park was damaged with the storm. And
Today,
let's go ahead and bring this one up here on the stage here. Oh, I lost it again. What the hell? I keep on pressing the wrong button here. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and bring that up on the stage now. And give this a listen. And some activities, events for Independence Day in park up there in Binghamton. Here we go.
Today, Americans across the country are celebrating the 250th anniversary of America's founding. One of these celebrations took place in our very own Kirkwood. As I found out, the day became more than just fireworks and festivities. It also became a story of how a community came together.
We have a touch a truck event happening. There's fire trucks and a school bus. There for a little while. There's some race cars. We're going to have the bounce houses are being inflated right now.
These were just some of the many activities taking place at the Veterans Park in Kirkwood today. But getting to the celebration wasn't easy. The park was severely damaged by the storm that went through last night.
This entire area, a huge tree fell on the tennis court, completely disintegrated that. Everything that was under the tent, every single garbage can blew all the way across the park.
With the help of more than 100 volunteers, contractors, and town crews, the park was cleaned up in time for the celebration, allowing the community to still enjoy the festivities as planned. Is there anything in particular you're especially excited for?
They loved the parade. They were looking forward to that all morning. So we got to see that. We stayed down at my brother's house and watched it go by, and they were really excited for that.
Just as the community came together to restore the park, Ferguson says she hopes the day serves as a reminder of what the holiday is all about.
We can all work together and be unified the way the country was meant to be. We can set our differences aside and work toward a common goal, because that's what America is all about. You know, we don't have to have so much division. This is the day where we can all come together and just be civil and be friends.
And there we are, some of the activities there in the local park there in Kirkwood, which is just outside Binghamton. and looked like they had a great day for Independence Day. What's this? Deplorable says maybe you put Farmer on ignore for being from Virginia. No, I didn't put him on ignore. What I? No, he's not a. Wait, are you making a funny or what? No, I. He's there. He did say. Yeah, he said nice to see that you didn't get blown up during the weekend. I don't know what you mean by putting him on ignore him from Virginia. From Virginia. I don't have him on ignore. I don't have that capability. I'm just I guess if it's pertaining to my comment about the Surface or my new tablet. See, I got a new tablet Friday. This is an ONN. Okay, so this is Rumble, but what I have here is you can see I'm not seeing your comments on it. That's what I was talking about. Oh, okay. Was a joke about why you couldn't see the yeah, okay. But there it is right there, just to give you an idea. I just noticed that, so I'm baffled by that. I should be seeing your comments, okay? But for some reason I'm not seeing. Now last night when I had Tony D on along with Ted Hicks on the live stream that I did last night after dinner talking about the phone thing, I could see the comments, but I can't see the comments here on the screen. So I'm not sure. Okay, you were joking. Okay, I thought so. You jokester, you. It shows how many people are on there, but it's just not seeing the comments. So I don't know what's going on. I wonder if it's because am I signed? Oh, you know what? No, I'm signed in. I'm baffled by that. So was joking and the farmer said I would understand. No, don't know. Okay. Lots of laughs. But I swear I haven't been infected. Okay, that's good. Deplorable's laughing. We're helping you through. We're making the funnies. We're helping Deplorable through his hangover and stuff like that. So you guys, you two clowns, I tell you. Okay, let's see. So there was the activities, like I said, for Independence Day, and the holiday weekend here. And let's see what else we have here on Fox. I think that's about it. Maybe let's see. We got that. Highland Park. Okay, we got a couple more about the. Okay, here's some more local activities here. Local veterans reflect on meetings of Independence Day, as far as that goes. So let me bring this one up, and
Americans across the.
Oh, hang on. We'll get to you. Just a minute. Here we go. We'll bring this up on the stage, and we'll give it a play here. Here we go.
Americans across the country are getting ready for 4th of July celebrations, but for veterans, the holiday is also a time to reflect on the history that shaped our nation. Today, our very own Katie Lynn spoke with some veterans about history, sacrifice, and remembrance.
4th of July is often a time for family gatherings, community celebrations, and patriotic festivities.
So many people look at it as a day for picnics and fireworks.
But amid the celebrations, many say the deeper meaning of the holiday can sometimes be overlooked.
It's a day that, in many ways, it just reflects American morality, American power, American strength.
For Yeager, the day is a reminder of those who came before us and the sacrifices they made to help build the nation.
Our patriots, our founding fathers, sacrificed literally everything. They sacrificed their lives, their families, their fortunes, everything to try to make a great new country.
Others say they take pride in the nation as it approaches the 250th anniversary of its founding.
Because of the nature of our government, our country, a lot of countries don't last this long. And being a democracy or a republic, 250 years is quite an accomplishment.
As we get ready for July 4th festivities, veterans remind us that amid the celebrations, it's also a time to remember the sacrifices that helped shape the nation we know today. In Binghamton, Katie.
So we should never forget the sacrifices. But at the same time, we have the freedom of celebration this Independence Day. You know, that's how great this country is. And I always say this country is greater and bigger than any one person and any one group of people and stuff. So it's sort of a beacon for the world as far as that goes. But it's just it's just a great country. Um, you know, just those that sacrificed in the past and stuff. We say this consent, but we have to. We should never forget those that have sacrificed, and as far as that goes, because we're able to enjoy um, um, living in this great country, as far as that goes, and also to be an example to the world. So, good piece there from some veterans, and veterans don't take this country for granted as far as that goes. You know, we have problems, we have issues, but if you really, I guess I look at this, I'm going to get on the soapbox just a little bit. You look at the issues that we have, are they greater than what happened back in 1776? Which, you know, look in the conditions that they had to go through to be a major world power. You got to remember, Great Britain had never lost a war, but here's this ragtag bunch of people in the 13 colonies in the New World that were able to take on the big bear or big giant there. I was to say big bear, that's Soviet Union, but the big United Kingdom back then. And okay, okay, that came up. That's a good alert. Okay, so good piece there on the veterans. Let's see, I got it. There's another one here. Let me go ahead and bring that up. Highland Park. That's another park of the festivities. Going on. Let me see. Where is that one? Right here. Highland Park, 4th of July, Independence celebration, Independence Day celebration. There's another one.
In the town of
Okay, let's go ahead and bring this back up here. This is the same gentleman. I guess the young lady had the weekend off, maybe. So let's go ahead and bring this up. This is from Highland Park, and it gives you the idea of the surrounding area here in southern tier of upstate New York. So here we go again.
And the town of Union is getting Highland Park ready for one of the area's biggest 4th of July events. The annual July 4th extravaganza kicks off Saturday at noon at Highland Park in Endwell with the O.L. Davis Fire Company Chicken Barbecue. Food vendors and inflatables open at 3 p.m., accompanied by a lineup of live local bands throughout the afternoon and evening. The fireworks display is scheduled for 9:15 p.m. and will feature a synchronized soundtrack broadcast on Magic 101.7 FM. In the case of severe weather, the rain date for the fireworks is Sunday, July 5th.
Okay, so that's Highland Park, and they had a great day there as far as that goes. And I'm sure they all enjoyed themselves very greatly. So so that gives you an idea what the celebrations were up here. Let's see, I think that's it for Fox 40, though. Let's see, do we have anything else? No. No, that's last week when we did 100 years ago. Okay, so let's see, WEBO. No, they're talking about we already went over that, the celebrations here in Tioga. WNBF, let's see, any articles there? Nothing, and I don't have anything from Bob Joseph, so. Okay, and let's go to WBNG. Oh, we had the Candor Horse Pole caps 4th of July celebration. Candor, New York is here in Tioga County, so let's go ahead and give this one a look at. To give you some idea of some additional festivities. Let me make sure we get this for the okay, we got that one. Okay, no commercial to begin with, so let's go ahead and go there. Share this tab. Oh, let's see. Let's bring this back down. We gotta bring it up first here to the stage. There it is on the stage. This is on the CBS affiliate up in Johnson City, WBNG.
Candor wrapped up its 4th of July celebration with one of its longest running traditions. Today, teams of draft horses took center stage at the McNeil Pavilion in Spencer, where competitors tested strength, skill, and teamwork in the annual horse pull. Our 12 News team went to the event and has the story. The sound of hooves and cheers filled the McNeil Pavilion Sunday afternoon as competitors from across the region gathered for Cander's annual horse pull. The event marks the final day of the town's 4th of July celebration and has become a tradition that organizers have worked to preserve for years.
We took it over from the American Legion here in Cander, and we liked the event, so we decided to keep it for the July 4th celebration.
Along with food vendors and community raffles, the main attraction is watching pairs of draft horses pull an increasingly heavier sled. Teams compete in lightweight and heavyweight divisions, with the strongest pull earning the win.
Whoever, and when you get to the last load, the heaviest load, whoever pulls the last load the farthest, just kind of, normal for track or anything, the best distance on the heaviest load.
While the competition is serious, organizers say the event is just as much about bringing people together. Rising costs have made it harder to keep horse pulls going in recent years, making gatherings like this even more meaningful for participants.
Run into everybody we haven't seen since last year. We're all winter. We can't wait to get together and just try to have a good time.
And for longtime organizers, it's the excitement before each pull that keeps them coming back year after year.
The horses, when they first get hooked up, and it's kind of exciting to see how far they're going to pull the weight.
Organizers say the annual horse pull remains one of the signature events of Cander's 4th of July festivities, celebrating both a longtime agricultural tradition and the community that continues to support it.
Okay, so there's the Cander wraps up its independent celebration for the 4th of July with the horse pull. I just talking to the missus here. She's not a fan of the horse pull because it's sort of a little hard on the horses, and I can see her point because maybe they're overstressing the horses and stuff. But it looks like the horses were more than they wanted to pull that load, so I guess that's what they're trained for. But but that's it looks like that tradition is starting to whittle out because it takes a lot to keep those horses up to par there and stuff, taking care of. Oh, what happened here? What happened there? We don't want that. Let's go. Let's see what we have in WBNG here. That's the horse pole. Oh, we have a firefighter rescue. Let's see what this one's all about.
Born in America.
Yep, we got to wait for the commercial. Binghamton firefighters do a rescue. And we'll get to that page in just a moment here. We got to get through the commercial here of the ad. Let's see, can we skip this? Okay, we can skip it now. Okay. This is pretty interesting. A human interest story, a rescue. And you can see I'm smiling because it's a pretty interesting rescue. And what we have is, let's see. Let me bring it up here like this.
Well, finally.
Okay. This is, it's going to be Binghamton firefighters rescue ducklings from a storm drain. So let's give this a look and stuff. And, as far as they take.
Well, finally here at 6. 4th of July is usually filled with human distress calls. A feathered family was in need of a rescue yesterday. Earlier on July 4th, the Binghamton Fire Department responded to Hawley Street after Broome Security discovered a mother duck lingering near a storm drain. Upon investigating, they found that all 11 of her ducklings had fallen into the drain and were unable to get out. Squad 21 responded and safely retrieved each of the ducklings from the storm drain, and once reunited, Mom and her 11 babies continued on their way. Sometimes serving our community means helping all of its residents, even the feathered ones.
Even the feather ones, that's for sure. Good job, Binghamton Fire Department, as far as that goes. That's a good story. I like that. That was a good story. I'm sure the firefighters, they really enjoyed that rescue. That's a heartwarming rescue right there. So let's see what else we got here. Okay, we're talking about the World Cup. There's you got a lot of area. There's watch parties. Not all. There's watch parties for the World Cup, and that's the same here. Let me set this up. There's a Binghamton to host free FIFA watch part in Marabo, Stadium. That's where the Rumble Ponies play. So let's go ahead and see what this one's about here as far as that goes. So let's maximize that, and we'll bring it up on the stage. This is here. This is taking place in Binghamton. The stadium's Marabio Stadium for the Binghamton Rumble Ponies, which is affiliate for the New York Mets. Oh, hang on. I got to bring the volume up here. Let's see. What's the volume? There we go. We'll restart this one. Here we go.
You can join the Binghamton Rumble Ponies Monday night for a Team USA watch party free of cost. After their win versus Bosnia, the Stars and Stripes are headed to the round of 16 versus Belgium. Gates at Marabito Stadium open at 6:30 p.m. And while fans can attend at no cost, food and beverages will be available for purchase. If the U.S. were to advance versus Belgium, it would be their longest run of the tournament since 1930.
WGU.
Oh, what's going on? I guess that was a short one. And I think those soccer players, I think that was the Binghamton University soccer team there on the stadium. So they didn't really give that much showing the stadium and stuff like that. I thought they would. Okay, let's see what else we got here. IWBNG. Restored Kirkwood, Highland. Okay, we did Highland Park. Oh, okay. Here's Bill Clark. They have a video. Maybe we get some video on him.
But the fun at
Okay, this is on the sports here. It's Bill Clark tears 40. You hear about that? The guy tore 45 decks of cards.
Yeah, on this other day.
Oh, was it? Okay, so
Yeah.
okay. So this is old news for you.
Well, you know what? You watched. You told me the other day about it.
Well, he was preparing for it. He actually did it up there at the stadium. It was on the eve of the Independence Day.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and bring this up on the stage and see what we have for this one particular one here. Hang on. Let's go ahead and maximize it and give it a listen here.
But the fun at Marabito wouldn't stop there, and it doesn't get much more American than the Southern Tier's own Bill Clark attempting his 27th and final strongman world record. And this feels like Rocky, folks, entering the ring on the eve of the 4th of July. And could you ask for anything better? To break the current world record that has stood for 30 years, Clark must tear 27 or more decks of cards in 1 minute. Even the ponies stuck around to watch the record be shattered. And he is underway and off to a quick pace. And can you be surprised? I mean, he did set the record of 22 in 30 seconds earlier this year. Clark is just absolutely ripping through them. There's no stopping him. The 26-time world record holder makes it 27. Clark destroys the record of 26 with 45 decks of cards torn in his final world record attempt. Congratulations, Bill, on yet another world record completed right here in Binghamton.
There we go. World record being performed in Binghamton, New York at Marabito Stadium. Guinness World Record. So that's congratulations to Mr. Clark there. That's pretty interesting. Interesting stuff there. Okay, let's see. I think that's it for Channel 12. We're actually getting more videos here than we did last week and stuff like that. So, and yeah, that's it as far as that goes. And let's go ahead and go to. Well, what happened to Channel 34? Let's see. Channel 34. Where's that one? Binghamton homepage. Hang on for a minute. I could get the link and plug that in here. What do we got on Channel 34? Anything? Nature-inspired art exhibit opens in Owego. This was from 3 days ago, so this is from Friday. I don't know. Did we see this? Is that a video or is that just a... Oh, that's not a video, so I guess they're... Oh, this is at Tioga Arts Council. You don't have an interest in that, do you? The Tioga Arts Council? Huh?
Should, but I don't know. I just don't.
Oh,
think about
okay.
that stuff, I guess.
Yeah. And they don't have anything. No fireworks in the city, says Binghamton. Okay, what's this one about? I'm curious. Let's see. Do we have a? Okay, this is we're gonna check this one out here, but because I'm seeing fireworks. Did they have fireworks in the city of Binghamton? I don't know. Let's see. Um, let's bring this one and share that one and bring it up on the stage here. There it is, and let's go ahead and give it a play.
Tomorrow is America's 250th birthday, and the city of Binghamton is asking residents to celebrate safely. The Binghamton Fire Department held a news conference to remind residents that fireworks are both unsafe and illegal. The Binghamton Police Department's community response team will be cracking down on illegal fireworks over the holiday weekend. Fire Chief Tom Edwards says July 4th weekend is often a busy weekend for the fire department. He says in previous years, fireworks have caused serious injuries to residents. Edwards says that fireworks have caused incidents that range from nuisance alarms to spot fires to dumpster fires to vehicle fires. He says it's important to remind residents of the dangers of fireworks.
Over the years, there has been a series of events that have brought this. Each year we try and bring some safety and some awareness to this, just to kind of remind people to be safe and kind of protect everybody, themselves, the community, the buildings that are here, and the members that are responding to it.
Binghamton Fire Marshal Arthur Griswold says it's illegal to set off fireworks in neighborhood streets and parks within the city.
I can't really speak for other municipalities or the county itself, but here in the city of Binghamton, they're all illegal. And the one thing you remember is they are explosives. And that's the big thing. That's why there's such a danger.
Binghamton Fire Department says residents are encouraged to enjoy the professional fireworks shows available in the city. One of them will be tonight after the Binghamton Rumble Ponies game at Marabito Stadium. The Ponies are hosting the Chesapeake Bay Sox at 7 p.m. The team says the Bing Bang Boom fireworks show will be the largest one of the season. The Binghamton Fire Department says residents can report non-emergency fireworks complaints at 723-5.
Okay, so that was a reminder Friday going into the Independence celebration weekend that fireworks are illegal. Yeah, right. I bet you there's some fireworks.
Oh, okay, so they're illegal.
Huh?
It might be illegal in New York. I don't. Most people go over the border. Yeah.
To buy them. Did we see some? When we had a store here and that we saw? No, like right across the border. You know, we're like 5 minutes across the border into Pennsylvania. You can get all the fireworks you want. And they were blowing them off last night. I was watching the football or the soccer game there, World Cup and stuff like that here in our village in Tioga County. So
laws mean nothing.
But as long as you're safe, you know, you got to be safe because I haven't heard of any injuries being reported and stuff like that, which is always a good thing and stuff. So that's on Channel 34. Binghamton homepage. Let's see what else we got there. Anything? And let's see. I'm not seeing anything else. So let's go to the Whale. Nothing on the Whale. That's the same as WNBF. Nothing there. Sammy Hagar defends involvement in Freedom 250. He doesn't have to defend. Just play. Let's see. WENY out in Elmira. What do we have out there? They had some activities. Let's see. Skip. We got some celebrations out in Hornell. Oh, that's not. Okay, let's go back. Not see. Let's see what. Let's see. I thought I had one here. Latest videos. Okay. Well, they're not showing me anything on the latest videos here, but there's something there that I want to show, but it's not showing. Oh, maybe I gotta wait. Okay, let's skip that. Okay, here's Medville 4th of July parade. And this is on WENY. Continuing the celebrations there that let's go ahead and bring that up on the stage. Here we go. And we'll give this one a listen here and see what
Let's take a look at the parade that happened earlier today. Antique cars, fire trucks, floats, dance teams were among the dozens of groups featured in the Meadville 4th of July parade. Actually, did this take place last night?
Yes, last evening.
Yes. And with it being America 250, many groups really embraced our nation's birthday, and they had a giant cake-style float.
Keeping up with the patriotism, following right along. Plenty of different dance groups across the region showing off their skills, much like our Philip Ward, if you were with us a short while ago. Following right behind the Erie News Now group, you'll see coming up here was Uncle Sam himself, but plenty of great presentations. It looks like maybe a Make-A-Wish float there as well, celebrating America's birthday. We also had our Happy 927 down there as well, with 8 members from our on-air talent crew down there to celebrate with the wonderful people of Crawford County. And management there was in matching blue America 250 t-shirts, passing out candy. So a great celebration, a bunch of dancing, music, and fun to be had last night across Meadville, Pennsylvania.
Wow, a lot of great floats there, a lot of fun, and as you said, some big cakes or replicas of cakes to celebrate America 250. Kids riding their bikes. We saw some cool skirts there, some dancers. A really big parade and celebration.
And a bus.
Last night. Yeah. With a nice 250 sign and an Uncle Sam hat on top as well. We've got much more to talk about. We'll be right back.
Okay, so that was a parade down there in Medville. That's in Crawford County, right across the border from Elmira, I take it, because WENY is based out of Elmira. So that's another community there to our neighbors to the south there, Pennsylvania. And looked like all had a good time there as far as that goes. So that's a good article there. Let's see what else we have here. Anything? Yep, we already did that one. Okay, so that's on WENY. Let's check channel 18 out there in Elmira. And nothing on there. Oh, okay. Here's a story down there in the city. It's about Joey Chestnut defends his national hot dog eating title for the 18th year. And they have this down at Nathan's. I've been to this Nathan's when I was a kid visiting my grandparents. My dad would be, when he was dropping me off, we'd always go to Coney Island to Nathan's and stuff. And this, let's bring this page up here. This is an annual Independence Day celebration down there in New York City on Coney Island at Nathan's. Let's go ahead and bring this one up and take a look at this one. Here we go. Oh, hang on for a minute.
Folks are. So this should be a lot of fun tonight. A lot of folks are already prepared. I don't know if you got a chance to hear that, but they were already kind of playing some music. So the crowd is out. There's a lot of energy out here on Coney Island. But take a look at this line here. This line started to form just a bit, and it's getting longer by the second as they wait to get a good view of Nathan's hot dog eating contest up and close. NYPD also blocked parts of Surf Avenue between West 10th Street and West 21st Street, as well as portions of the South Boardwalk patch. But if folks aren't here for the contest, they're out on the beach soaking up the sun. Families, friends, and visitors from across the region are here, and they say they plan to make this a full day celebration. from the fireworks to the iconic rides, the waves, and everything in between. All of this while they try to beat the heat. It's been a tradition for people to come out on Coney Island on the 4th to celebrate summer, but of course, all eyes are on the hot dog eating contest. It's been Coney Island's tradition that never fails to draw a crowd. The competition kicks off in just a bit outside the original Nathan's on Surf and Stillwell, where the world's best competitive hot dog eaters go head-to-head in a 10-minute battle of speed. Last year's winner, Joey Chestnut, once again dominated the stage on the men's side, and Miki Sudo won on the women's side. But the celebration doesn't stop when the sun goes down. The night wraps with a fireworks show, lighting up the sky over the Atlantic. Most will spend time right there on the beach throughout the day or trying to find some shade. Listen in to this family excited about the day.
We've been watching the Nathan's hot dog eating contest for 20 years. Now we brought the whole family to enjoy it. So it's our first time at Coney Island. We're excited.
I'm going to tell you who's going to win.
Who's going to win?
Joey Chestnut's going to win. It's going to be a blowout.
He's eating 125 hot dogs today.
Yeah.
I think last year, what was the heat steak? Like 70?
Okay.
70.
Yeah.
He's going to do at least 80 today.
69 and a half.
That's amazing, man, just to kind of watch them all scarf it all day.
Yeah.
What about the fireworks or anything else?
So Joey Chestnut did win, and you saw in there the Cyclone roller coaster. I was on that when I was a kid. I've ridden on that, and I've been to that Nathan's quite a few times, the original Nathan's, which has a great story as far as that goes. And that's a part of the celebration as far as for Independence Day. And let's see. Okay, that's it for that. And let's see. We got nothing on Legal Penny Saver, KGB. Nothing really there. 104 and 106 is talking about still talking about football up there in Buffalo. On both 104 and 93.7. Nothing there. What are they talking about here? Additional open practice. They're practicing. I thought they weren't practicing till November. And 1440. What do we have on there? Anything? Nothing going on there. So we're going to go ahead and how long we been on now for? Oh, we've been on for 2 hours and 10 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and end the broadcast here, folks. And I'm going to get my day started. I don't think I'm going to go out for. Well, I might be able to go out for a walk. I'll have to check the weather map here, see what it looks like. It's not raining out. It's going to be a little wet, but if not, I'll get on the bicycle to ride for 20 minutes and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and exit stage left here, folks, and get our day started. I want to say thank you to Tina, our Jersey girl, who was here coming in from Central New Jersey. Thank you, Thamer, coming in from Riyadh, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Greatly appreciate it, my friend. The best to you and your family. Thank you, Double J, is coming from the undisclosed location in the Southern Hemisphere. He's originally, his home country is India. So thank you, Double J's. Have a good one and take care. Have the rest of the week good. Okay, thank you, Double J's, over on the YouTube side. Farmer, thank you, Farmer, coming in from Commonwealth or Commonwealth of. I like. California East just sounds better. But he's down there in the Commonwealth of Virginia. Thank you, Farmer, for being here. Greatly appreciate it. Deplorable coming in from Bradford, Pennsylvania, there, right across the border from Olean, New York, which is home of St. Bonaventure's, a great university. Thank you, Double J's. And Tim Fanforty coming in from Michigan, our resident contractor there. Thank you, Tim Fanforty, for dropping in, saying hello to you all. Have a good one. Thank you for being in the chat. Thank you for the viewers that were watching. We're ending with, we got 7 people on Rumble. Rumble rocks. Thank you very much. 1 person on local, 1 person on Twitch, and 2 people over there on the YouTube. Thank you very much. Thank you for the replays, folks. As far as that goes, greatly appreciated. And also thank you for the audio listens. We do repurpose the audio over there on Spotify for creators, at Fireman Rich on Spotify, at Fireman Rich on Spotify. Other than that, you can follow me over on X at Fireman Rich, and that's where I post everything basically of what I'm doing. And I do post on a host of others, not everything, but I do post on a bunch of other fine social media platforms. Just check the show notes or Google at Fireman Rich Also over on the Facebook, public Facebook, at the real Fireman Rich. Somebody took Fireman Rich, so I had to go the real Fireman Rich because that's who I am. I'm the real Fireman Rich. All right, folks, you all have a good one. Live life, have fun. Ciao for now. As always, peace. Take care. God bless you all. God bless America. And ciao for now.